Hey everybody, welcome back to more Chrono Trigger, where, as you can tell, we have Magus with us. Magus has gave us the clue that we should seek out Gaspar, the Guru of Time, if we are going to revive Chrono. Before he told us that though, we had the option to fight him, and I did show off the alternative paths on if you were to fight him, depending on who you had in your party. But we found out that Magus was actually in the North Cape up here from the Elder over in this place, the Village Commons, right after we defeated Dawn and got rid of the Blackbird. It was kind of an eventful episode last time. It was pretty much a lot of espionage too. But a little bit of an Easter egg. If we actually head over here, Alphador actually greets Magus. Because Alphador is Magus's cat, so we'll just constantly follow Magus around and kind of get in the way. There we go. And I somehow talked to the kid on like pixel frame. Perfect. He's like going to be running away. Mister, is this your cat? Yeah, it is his cat and won't leave him alone. But yeah. We're gonna head on out because we're gonna seek out Gaspar, the Guru of Time. In order to do that, we might as well head to the end of time. Using our new epic that can fly! Impossible! I'm picking up interference from an enormous gate. Could it be Lavos? That's... Oh, wow, that looks awful on the PC version. Wow, how did they screw that up so badly? It feels like we're going to get sucked in there. Ayla no like boat, boat no like Ayla. The Ocean Palace, but no. Hey, look at the time, Space Monitor. That's so weird. It looks like something's happening in other H's too. Welcome to DS content as well. We get green extra little orbs that show up that have extra little mini dungeons. Is Lavos' hand in this as well? You'll not understand. Think too much. Head go boom. That's how I feel about that content, honestly. We need to hurry and do something about Lavos. And that we shall. Because right now the Black Omen just kind of exists in the world. If we just kind of go around, we will eventually spot it. Honestly, I don't remember where it's at. 12,000 BC. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the end of time for now because that's where we need to head. And get off. All right, now that we're here, let me use this little thingy here. And before I go any further, let's seek out Specchio, because Specchio now has a new form. It would have an even further form had Magus been leveled up. He's level 37, so he's technically holding back Specchio for me, which is nice, because it would definitely be a much higher form had it not leveled up otherwise. The next form actually goes to like level 98, and yeah, I'm not at that point yet. So before we go any further, let's see here, what do we got? I'm gonna give you some things. How about I give you this just in case? You got that and that, so I think you should be okay. And you got that, but I don't think it doesn't any stuff like that, so maybe let's do the... Yeah, I'll do the blue vest on you just in case here. Just in case. Other than that, I think I should be good to go. Because this fight can get hairy, as all the Specchio fights do. But if we talk to Specchio, hey, the specky-haired fellow hasn't been coming around lately. Hey there, sweetheart. Unfortunately, you were born before magic existed. The casting spells is right out, but if it's any consolation, you seem to have plenty of other assets. Wowza, you hauled in a Marlin here, kids. He can use shadow magic. He can probably teach me a thing or two, but there's nothing I can teach him. Yeah, literally, even Magus is like, yeah, no, you can't teach me anything. He has Lightning 2, Fire 2, and Ice 2, and his are better off compared to everybody else's versions of those spells. He is a very good single, like, tech user. Like, he'll get rid of trash mobs pretty dang easily. He's not a very good option for this fight with his skill set, but, I'll see what I can do. I think Luca and Ayla should be able to handle this no problem if I can actually get Inferno off in time, because Inferno is ridiculous. Otherwise, I'm just going to use Magus have him just be around for just a couple things here and there. He's not really that great for this fight, honestly. But I could just do that twice and just kind of end this fight. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe get a little bit more just in case. And if I can get one more Inferno off before Ayla dies. Ayla has 464. So yeah, I should be able to get it off one more time. There we go. Inferno, use it. Thank you. Like a second sooner and Ayla probably would be dead. There we go. And we get more stuff. Yeah, we kind of wrecked him. We get another healthy choice set, which has a magic capsule and 5 high ethers. And we're done here. Let's get out of here and let's talk to the old man after I do this. There we go. Oh, where's that sprightly young man? I see. How terrible. There's little I could do for you, but let me honor him with a song. I'll call it Memories of Chrono. Right now, as this song plays, we can talk to every single party member that we have and see their point of view of this situation. Were there anything more I could do, I would, but I fear I could be of little aid. Only the Guru of Time could help us now. That face, have I not seen you before? Ah, indeed, you've grown strong, tainted of soul to be sure, but formidable all the same. The Guru of Time, you say? I know of him, but what business have you with the Guru of Time? Time Guru will bring back Chrono. He's strong. Ah yes, to break death's hold over one you hold dearer still. You are not the first to wish such a thing, nor will you be the last. Chrono must be happy indeed, knowing such dear friends as you. So, let's see what everyone has to say about this situation. Let's go get Chrono. I will actually go through that in a second. I want to talk to everybody else first. That fool. No man so young should have to die. Chrono's absence seemed to adversely affect everyone's mood. And we have a couple more people we could talk to here, so let me just swap out this party lineup for this party lineup, and then I'll talk to everybody else. Chrono's strong. Chrono no die. No true. Ayla find Chrono. I mean, he was always a pain, but now that he's gone, don't get any crazy ideas now. I just thought of him like a brother. And there's one more person we could talk to. That boy's existence of was no consequence. My attention is focused elsewhere. There we go, and let's put back on a different party for this. And nothing else can really be done. We could talk to the old man once more and he'll just tell us the exact same thing. So let's just get out of here. Hey, like we're not down here just yet. Here, take this with you. Egg. Ayla, eat. Okay, eat. That is the Chrono Trigger, a time egg. Should you wish to try to hatch it, the one who crafted your Wings of Time can tell you the way. But know that it may not necessarily hatch the results which you desire. The Chrono Trigger represents potential. Results require action. As long as you keep Chrono in your heart and pursue what you seek, the results should follow. But I can make no guarantees. I see it now. It's you, isn't it? It's you, isn't it? He just said that. That's such a weird, like, party comp to have that happen. You're Gaspar, the Guru of Time. Yes, I believe that is what they used to call me. But that was long, long ago. And we get the Chrono Trigger. We're not rolling credits just yet. We have some more stuff to do. Let's go seek out Balthazar. Which we know exactly where he's at. He's in the future. So let's head there first. I hate the take off, get off options because it just makes me like confused which one's the right one. All right, and thankfully we're exactly where we need to be, and right next to us is the Black Omen. So let's just get down and go to the Keeper's Dome. Which is actually kind of nice because the Keeper's Dome, if we head over here, we can actually rename the epic if we want to. we don't really need to because the Epic is a cool name as it is. But let's head over here. Because Balthazar right now is actually in a construct that looks like a new, which is right over here. Death Peak harbors a power capable of restoring the slain to life. But the power to reverse death is not one easily invoked. The need must be great, and the person's existence of utmost importance. And what's more, you'll need a double. A doll identical to that person in every detail. Then, and only then, will the power deign to hatch the egg. Without the doppel doll, there is no meaning in going to the Death Peak. Go to the place you have left it and retrieve it with all haste. Yep, we actually do have a doppel doll because I believe it was called Nordstein Beckler's tent. In the way beginning of the game at the Millennial Fair, we did a mini game which gave us the doppel doll, which I'm hitting the wrong buttons. So let's head back to the present. And pick it up. Because right over here, if I could find a spot to land, there we go. Let me change my party lineup really quickly here. There we go. Because honestly, I like this dialogue option a little bit more because it's more sentimental. Oh, hello. Is Chrono all right? Yeah. He's just fine. Well, I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. You tell him I said to behave himself, all right? Listen, I mean... Yes? We'd like to borrow this doll for a bit. Go right ahead, dear. It is Chrono's after all, so I don't see why we can't borrow it. You stay out of trouble now. That we shall. So we have one destination to head towards right now, so let's go back to the future. Let me skip ahead here because it's the same text. Yes, that'll do quite well. It seems the time has come for you to attempt Death Peak. It is the only chance you have of reviving your friend. I've been planning one final program, truly. I mean it this time. In this construct's memory banks, it will help to guide you up the mountain. Please stand back. Executing program. Executing program. Executing program. The three entities you just saw will aid you on Death Peak. This ends my message. Now I must ask you for a favor. This contract has reached the end of his final program. Please, let him rest. The switch is on his stomach. So, his last request is to turn him off. Turn off one life, and hopefully we'll bring back another. So to Death Peak we go. Death Peak is a place I actually said to avoid because it was a place that we couldn't really do anything with. And yeah, as you can tell, we're now heading here. So, I do recommend having a party lineup of people that actually need to learn things. Like in this case, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I can learn triple kick, which is going to take me a little bit. Not too long, mind you, so that's like somebody I could keep in the party, but I might as well swap out for other people that might need to learn things. So let's see here. We got Tex, Electrocute is 944. That's gonna take a while. And 930. So no matter who I have, it's going to take a while in the party. So might as well have people that can learn things. So at Death Peak, the winds are strong, so we need to talk to this thing here. Walk when the winds die down and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. So now it's trees, so all we need to do is just hide behind trees when the winds picks up. So once the winds pick up, you just kind of hide behind a tree and just kind of like mosey around a little bit until the winds die down, and then you just go forward. As simple as that, no big deal. But yeah, Death Peak is a area that has a lot of trash mobs. And like I said before, Magus is very useful against trash mobs with these spells right here. And then eventually this one when we actually get it, but it's a shadow move, so, you know. Either way, let me actually go back to my equipment here because I think the Raven armor is slightly better for him right now. Past that, I think we're good to go there. So, this thing right here. these little annoyances, these blood yolks, they're not very powerful. You can get rid of them with anything that you have, but they do absorb a lot of your health if they get like a grasp of you and just looks a little bit weird. Yeah. Just do this, and they're pretty much dead. That is pretty much mostly this dungeon in a nutshell. There we go. And a little bit more forward we go. We have a spot over there that has an item that we can't grab, but if we head over here, we get a magic ring, which I'm pretty sure we already have one of these. It's not really anything too special. Let's see, the magic ring right there. Magic +6. Yeah, Halo already has one of those on for good reason. So yeah, we don't really need to worry about that one. There's a chest over there, like I just mentioned. We can't grab it yet. We kind of looks like we need to go around another way to get to it. But we can go over here and get rid of these things. So another just trash mob, get rid of, just by that. There we go. And they're down. Get a lot of TP and a lot of experience. Nothing too special though, unfortunately. But what I'm going to be doing here is actually healing because these things kind of do a lot of absorption damage. So we kind of want to avoid that. And then a little area of just a couple enemies. Rather just get rid of them just by attacking them like usual. So just another trash mob get rid of. And then this thing I'm just going to punch in the face. There we go. Blood yolks go down, but the macabre's still there. Actually, no, I think he's fine. Yeah. Some magic doesn't work on it. I always forget which ones. But yeah, fire works just fine. There we go. We're good there. And we have a way in over here with more enemies. So now that I know that fire works, I'm just going to use fire too and just kind of just end it. There we go. Another set down, and Robo got a level up. So he's getting up there with everybody else. Magus, though, on the other hand, still needs a decent chunk of experience, 3,600. Yeah, he needs a lot. But over here, we have a blue save point, which should technically be green, but you know, the fog layer. So while we're over here, I might as well just use a shelter. There we go. And save if you want, but I don't really need to. In this case, I am going to just go over here. Let's see, who do I want on my party right now? Party lineup, we have like a little bit of a little mini boss coming up, so I want people that actually do good physical damage, which these two are fine. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this lineup, because I kind of want them learning stuff. Because if we head into here, we have this thing. A lava spawn. This thing can get scary, especially with what it can do. It starts off doing a needle and just hits everybody. So you might want to have Robo ready with a heal beam just to heal everybody up, because that does a lot of damage. So we have two things here. We have the shell, as well as the face. We do not want to attack the shell because it will counter us and basically do that needle thing. And we don't want that happening again and again and again and again. So we're not gonna worry about that. Obviously you saw you charm the elixir, but now what I'm going to do is do single attacks on the face. I'm not going to use any of the multiple attacks to hit the shell because that's just gonna hurt, so I'm just gonna have the attacks ready. And maybe have Magus there for heal support, maybe with items, but past that, just attack in the face and I should be good to go. A couple turns of this and we're pretty much fine. So just another cat attack. And do I need, no, I definitely don't need to heal after that one. Just do another robo tackle because it's a pretty strong hit. And then, boop. Another swing. And it's dead. And that gets rid of the shell along with it. We don't need to worry too much about it. And the nice thing is, there we go. Get some experience, we get 120 TP, so we're already getting a decent chunk of what we need, but we also get another elixir for killing it, so that's 2 elixirs right there. Can I grab this, please? Thank you. The Giga gets on arm. Actually kind of convenient because Robo's in a party right now. Gives us a little bit more attack. Pretty useful. Speaking of which, do I have a better helmet for you? Because it's been a hot minute, yeah. I had that in my item lineup this whole time, I completely forgot about it. Oh yeah, I think I'm good to go here. There we go. Kind of leave through here. We have this area here. We can avoid the enemies if we just kind of stick up here, but I'm not gonna bother doing that because more enemies, more experience, you know how this works. So, right over here. Get rid of the trash mobs and just have everybody do their own thing. There we go, rather nice. And we can just head over here now. Which leads us over here with a chest that gives us a brave sword. Brave Sword is actually something useful for Frog here. It's better than the Demon Slayer that we used in the last episode to slay Magus in the alternate reality. But it doesn't have like a ×2, so it's a little bit of a, which one do you actually want to use in this case? Either way, it's a little bit of a side grade for now. How did I avoid that enemy encounter? There's an enemy encounter in there that I somehow avoided. There we go, we hit that button, we can do that. We check down here for a little bit of a chest that we missed earlier. We're gonna head down there anyway. Oh. There we go. I forgot I had to hit a button. I don't recall ever having to hit a button, but apparently I have to. I remember just kind of going in there. Oh, this could be a problem. Okay, never mind, we're good. I might have just been spamming A or something whenever I go through this area normally because I always get that encounter. I have no idea how that worked, but there we go, learn triple kick. So Ayla's pretty much good on her setup now. She's learned everything that she could possibly learn, but she's also still good for charm. So we might want to have that going. But we're going to encounter more of those spawns. So we're going to just actually kind of swap her out for now. Let's see. You need to learn something. So I'll have you there. Just for now. Because we're going to get a couple bits more TP here as long as Magus doesn't die. Yeah, we're fine. I somehow got that input before anything attacked. I need to heal Magus. Actually, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. I should be good. Speaking of, learn the Cure Wave dual attack, which Cure Wave is between Robo and Frog. Just a really strong cure that's pretty much a guaranteed full cure for the most part. I don't think I'm ever really going to be using that, but it is nice to have. If you have this party lineup anyway. So we're gonna head back down here. Pop off another shelter, because I can. There we go. And grab this chest I somehow missed. Even though I just looked at this area, I just completely forgot to grab that. The barrier ring. Barrier ring is magic defense plus 10. I think I have that too, but don't really necessarily need it right now. But let's go through here. And get an encounter of 1 blood yoke, which is dead. I don't have to bother wasting any MP. Just kind of whack it twice and I'm good to go. And we get a Hadean Sigil from that chest, which is already an upgrade for Magus. Slightly stronger than what he had, so he's kind of on par with everybody else for the most part now. Now we head through here and see another lava spawn, which I'm actually going to swap Frog out for Ayla again because I like elixirs. Elixirs are good. So what I'm going to do is immediately get a cure beam off. Or heal beam, sorry, bleh, wrong one. There we go, and then charm on the head. And no. That was my autopilot going off and accidentally almost selecting something that could have ruined me really well. Give me that elixir, thank you. Now we're just gonna beat up the head. All right, no. Cat attack on the head. Robo tackle on the face, and then attack it. Couple turns of this should just be the battle like it was earlier. Another cat attack, and almost did it again. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm not doing the cat attack because Ayla's now asleep. This is fine. Robo tackle is slightly stronger anyway. Aha! I have Shallow's amulet, so it's not really going to confuse me at all. But it'll do some nice damage. I would like to cure. Actually, no, I think I'm fine. This ought to do it. I'm still gonna cure anyway. Another one down, and that should give me an extra elixir. And we learn Dark Bomb, there we go. So Magus now learned Dark Bomb, and his next thing is Barrier. Doesn't take that long to get that one, compared to everything else now, but I'm actually gonna swap Ayla out for Frog once more, so you can learn some more stuff there. And in the meantime, actually cure people. Ayla is okay on the elf. I don't really have to worry too much about that. So let's head on forward. The footing here is icy and slick. Be careful, fall and you'll have to start over. So what they're saying is, we pretty much just slide down constantly. So you can kind of just use that to judge where you're at. As long as you don't touch a side like that, you won't fall. But I touched the side, so I fell. Thankfully, it puts you right next to a save point, so it's not really that big of a deal. So you can avoid enemies if you want. It's one enemy. What am I doing? Bye-bye. Thank you for the free TP, NG. So now back over here, we just need to be careful not to fall again, so we can just do this and just be a little bit careful this time to not fall. Touch a side, we fall. And now we have these enemies here. They constantly spawn, so we might want to just get as many enemies as we can on screen, and then just do a fire 2 and we're good to go. As long as Magus doesn't die first. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Almost got those ones. Now let's grab this Yaksha Blade. The Yaksha Blade is another blade weapon, but Frog can't use it, so who else can use swords? I can't imagine. Now let's head down here. Now we're up here, which we can go around this way. I see this thing. Push the shell, climb the shell. Well, that's pretty simple and easy to figure out. So we need to defeat a lava spawn and then push the shell. But let's go down here because this leads to a save point, which gives us a final chance to use a shelter as well as a dark helm. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna stop in for Ayla once more for another charm. And then helms only work on males, so we can have shadow damage, so I may as well just pop that on there. And then we are good to go there. I could use another shelter. Yes, I'm using another shelter. One more shelter it is. There we go. And up we go. So we have one more encounter. Hello there, weird scuttlebug thing. I'm going to charm your face, and then I'm going to whack your face after I heal. That attack hurts, and I don't want to be dealing with it. Yeah, you fight a lot of this encounter through this place. 3 of them now, yeah, 3. I can count. But yeah, pretty much this party lineup is pretty useful for it. Honestly, I would rather trade Magus for Frog or something like that because attack damage. Either way, I mean, it's always nice just whoever you have on you. As long as you're just doing enough damage to hit it in the face, you're pretty much good to go. It doesn't really matter who you have on you. Marl's a good healer for this as usual. Luca could do some good damage, but not really. She's really not that great for this fight, honestly. Then again, a lot of the games always incentivize putting her in your party, but you know how this works. Should be down really shortly. I think this ought to do it. There we go. And this time, the shell remains. It just sits here. It's just there now. It was just in this little cave, this little alcove. It's just like do. That's fine. But what we can do now is we can hit this button to climb it, but we actually need to push the shell. So we need to just inch it forward like this, and then just inch it forward this way until it can move no more. And then we are good to go. We can climb up the rest of the way. And now we're up here. There we go. One more item to grab, right over here. Memory cap. We go up this way. And now we're at the top. We're at the tippy tip peak. This is it, the summit of Death Peak. You who fear the night and stand against the darkness, please give us your strength. Chrono! Dependence reacting. It shattered. But we've come so far. Try not to be upset. It was silly to think we could get him back. Please, answer me. Don't leave me. Chrono! Chrono! The Chrono Trigger. The Guru's time egg. Those are our past selves. We're really back right at that instant. Like stone statues. An unsettling sight. There's only one thing we can do here. We just need to exchange a doll for Chrono. Chrono? It's Chrono! Chrono, you're alive! We gotta hurry. I'd remain here no longer than we must. Let us be gone. Chrono! Oh, Chrono, you're back! I'm so glad you're back, Chrono. We were all waiting for you to come back. You can't. Don't ever leave us like that again. A lot of things happened, Chrono, while you were away. First, and then after that but Chrono, are you even listening? There's so much I still have to tell you. Yes, Chrono is back. And for once, he's not in our party lineup here. Will you take Chrono? Yes, he has no dialogue even still. So we have a full party lineup of 7 now. We have every single character that we could possibly get. So for now, let's talk to everybody. See how everyone feels about Chrono being back. I can't believe it! I'm so happy! Bring Marl with us and talk to Luca now. Don't you dare put us through that again! Ha! Look at you. Liddy's weeping over you left and right. Chrono! 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 Everyone appears to be in a more cheerful state when Chrono is here. And one more person to talk to. Your death was owed to weakness. Even he still feels something for Chrono, despite the fact that he doesn't seem like it is. So, all went well. No, don't thank me. I merely placed a piece upon the board. It was not my hand that moved it. If you would thank someone, thank the ones who cared enough to see their friend return to them. By the way, the Wings of Time have come looking for you. They seem to have a heart and mind all their own. That's just a game layman's talk for, hey, the thing's back. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lie before you. You might choose to leap into that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time into the Day of Lavos. Or there's the Black Omen, which now straddles time, seeking to summon Lavos yet again. Such folly, lusting so greedily after power wields you. It's up to you to decide when and where you will face Lavos. However, do not think that you stand alone. I have glimpses, albeit vague, of events, peoples, and places that will empower you. A forest brought back to life by the sheer determination of a woman in the Middle Ages. The fortress of one of Magus's 3 former generals in the Middle Ages. A task to be done in the future, in the birthplace of machines. A prehistoric stone that will shine with the light of all ages of the world. The restless spirit of a proud knight, slain by Magus in the Middle Ages, and lingering even in the present. An object of legend in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. Speak to your companions. Some among you may well know the figures behind the events which I have seen. Borrow the might of all these lives throughout the ages. Let their strength become your own, for only then can you hope to defeat the enemy you face. Such is the power required should you wish to change the future. I'll remain here and bear witness to the world's fate. So, welcome to the endgame, filled with side quests. Or we could go and face Lavos right now if we so chose. Ironically, believe it or not, reviving Chrono is a side quest. We did a side quest this episode, believe it or not. And now we're gonna be doing some more. Next time on Azure Plays more Chrono Trigger. I'll see you all then.